Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy, NerdModeOn, and I'll be doing a gameplay commentary over some Call of Duty Black Ops 2. For this particular episode, I want to talk about a few reiterated topics that I've talked about before, but I have been gone from YouTube for about approximately 5 days again. And it was a little bit more unexpected than the last one. It was something that I could have fixed easily. Nothing was wrong with my PC, my internet was working 100%, but I don't know, emotionally I just didn't want to make a video, and it was something different. I wanted to sit around, I wanted to relax, I wanted to, I guess, engage in what the world had to offer. And this isn't something that I commonly do. You guys know me pretty well, I would say, if you watch the Let's Talk About Me series, which is always a pleasure. Obviously, there are a few errors that I've been going through, and I've been really trying to recap and re-centralize the series, but you can only talk about so much, and a lot of the questions that I've been getting from you guys are things that I've discussed, or maybe I've hinted before. So it just takes a little bit more effort to get that going, but I would like to make it a full series, but we will see. Obviously, it's not getting the attraction that it once did, so I don't know, it's hard to say, but that's just how this stuff works out. With that in mind, guys, I would really like to let you guys know that my absence was more on the lines of, I just didn't want to make a video. And it's something new, as I said before, it was just something that I wanted to relax, I wanted to re-innovate, and I really wanted to look around and see what other people were doing and really dissect the community, because I don't know, I don't want to do Call of Duty videos. I don't want to do that kind of stuff, and, Call of Duty is a great thing. It's fun for a few months, like every time, but you guys gotta realize, I max the game out extremely fast. And if you guys are enjoying Call of Duty right now, there's maybe a chance that you're probably not max level. That's not always true. However, I know a lot of you guys are max level and you enjoy Call of Duty beyond comparison. That's fine. No problem with that. You guys can enjoy whatever games you like. But for me, I played Call of Duty since the first installment was ever made. And I played a lot of the Battlefields as well. But I like Battlefield a little bit more because it's a little bit more new. I didn't really jump into the online series as, I guess, hardcore as I did with Call of Duty. I've always done Call of Duty super hardcore, and, it's fun. Battlefield, I would say, is a little bit more strategically interesting. I mean, it requires a little bit more of your intellectual side, but we're not going to compare the games. That's not what I'm trying to do. I'm just giving you guys the impression that I played one sufficiently more than the other, so one's obviously more of a different experience. And with that comes the struggle to make videos that are entertaining from that thing. And I guess what I'm trying to say is I want to bring new games into the channel, but I'm waiting for my paycheck to come. My paycheck's going to be very large, like always. It's going to be very nice. It's going to be something I've been needing for quite some time. And it's going to re-push the channel in the direction that I want it to go. Obviously, this paycheck will pay for a few more programs. It'll pay for a few more licenses that I currently occupy, along with about $180 worth of games. And the reason I'm buying such an ungodly amount is because I'm tired of playing COD. I mean, you guys know this. I can't play it anymore. It's pretty ridiculous. I don't want to deal with it anymore. I want to wait for Ghost. I want to get max level by December, and then I'll have more games to play for the rest of the year. And that'll be pretty nice in 2014. That'll be something that usually I don't have the opportunity to do. Battlefield 3 was the only occasion that I did because I didn't like Modern Warfare 3 at all. I don't think many people liked Modern Warfare 3. I think there's a few of you guys out there that'll probably say you enjoyed it, but that's debatable on some accounts. With that in mind, guys, I just look forward to actually making videos for you guys that I enjoy. And I want to do something different. I want to make those 3 to 5 minute videos because they seem to do very successful, and not the reason I'm changing my ethical code on YouTube is because of views. Not at all. Monetize views? Not at all, because I don't do this as a job. You guys know this. There's no way I can do this as a job. The only way that becomes a possibility is if I get some ridiculous amount of views per video. And with the job I currently have now, it's a lot more than what most people make this out of a job to be. So that's just something to take into account. Always remember that if you stay around that long. But just to revitalize the channel is something I've been wanting to do. And I know I always talk about this stuff, and I hate making videos that are reiterations of the last installment. I really hate that, and it sounds weird. I know I do it for almost every video in a sense, and I don't know what the reasoning is behind it. Maybe it's more I'm a little bit more comfortable with it. Maybe it's because I've developed my thoughts farther than what I did before. And that's just something to take into account. I mean, I use the same words quite often. You guys have probably heard them, and hopefully they don't affect you as much as some of you guys claim they have. But that's only like one guy out there, and sometimes he's a little troll sometimes. So it's a little hard to take his words for an accountability, but you guys get the point of it. So with that in mind, guys, I guess what I'm trying to say is I look forward to uploading Trials Evolution to the channel. That will be a game I buy. Also, I've been really looking into The Last of Us, though that is for PlayStation if I'm correct. I might not be. You'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. So if that's the case, that probably won't be something. But I want to buy a lot of PC games. I want to jump into that crowd. Obviously, I would never buy Call of Duty 4 PC, so Ghost, that's not going to happen. Battlefield, on the other hand, of course I'll buy that for PC. That only makes sense. I don't know why I'd buy it for the next-gen consoles when they don't come out until December-ish. So, you guys get how that works out. And I think we've all been expecting this for quite some time. Along with that, I would like to jump into the Counter-Strike package games, like anything that has that kind of title in it. I know Gary's Mod is something that's pretty infamous, and I'm looking to maybe get that. It's not very expensive, so I imagine it'll be added to the cart along the way. But just stick with me, guys. If the channel's not exactly becoming something that you've been enjoying for quite some time, I understand. I'm looking to revitalize it in the next couple weeks. It'll probably take about 3 weeks for me to finalize, get everything bought, and hopefully get software improved. Because PC gaming is not as easy as console gaming. Not everything goes into one centralized track. And if you guys record, you know what I'm talking about. If you don't, it's too complicated to explain, and it's not really worth explaining if you're not interested in YouTube as any kind of format for entertainment. But with that in mind, there is a few more programs that I need to currently buy. They're not very expensive. It'll probably cost me $50 to finalize all that, and I'll have full licensing up to forever. So that's nice. At least I won't have to do this a year from now or anything like that. There's a few things that I need to do for thumbnail kind of things. My Adobe software that I currently occupy, I'll have to revitalize that. And that's not really expensive. I'm making this sound like it's some investment, but it's whatever, Maximum probably $250, and that's about it. That's not very much of a dent out of my paycheck at all. The rest of it will probably go into another 3TB hard drive, and yeah, that'll be about it. The giveaway will be something coming soon. I know you guys have been on my ass for that for a couple weeks now. It'll probably be August when we do the giveaway. Give me about a couple weeks to finalize that. I might even do that in the paycheck coming up. And I have been thinking of a couple prizes for you guys. I want to up the prizes because, well, they're more fun that way. I think they add a different dynamic to the channel, and I think they make you more interested. I mean, I could do the simple things, and I could give away Gamma and stuff like that, and that's maybe a chance I will do something like that. But I want to give away the full package. I want to give you guys awesome prizes. I want to give you an incentive to stay and become more active. If you've been very inactive for the last couple of months, at least I'm giving you your warning now. You might want to become more active because I always do only for the dedicated, and that's a prize for subscribers / invested users of my channel. So that's just something to take into account. I know a lot of you guys that were here for the May event knows about it, and I imagine any of you veterans that have been around for quite some time, which there's only a very small amount of you that still are active, that I do thoroughly appreciate seeing your names constantly come back, along with the new guys that were for May event and even after that. But anyway, guys, that's about it for that, and I look forward to doing other entertaining videos for you guys. I know this has been quite some interesting 2 weeks for both of us. The amount of videos being uploaded has been sufficiently lower. The problems that have been undergone are something to take into account, and that's pretty much on my behalf on a lot of it. But that's just how this stuff works out. YouTube's a different platform, and it's something to really try to figure out, and it's a little bit more complicated than I think everybody wants to suggest. But if you guys stay with me for a couple more weeks, I imagine content will get a lot more entertaining, and hopefully within time I will have people that are very funny and they'll make the videos great, and I imagine things will just get a lot better for the videos, because I don't know, it's getting to that point where I'm not exactly enjoying just doing the commentary scene, I guess you could say, and I don't want to get trapped into Call of Duty. You guys know that. I mean, getting trapped in the Call of Duty can be great if that's your full-time job, but no, you guys know how I feel about Call of Duty. I'm not very much of a enthusiastic person when it comes to the next release for it, and I imagine on day 1 of Ghost there'll probably be a video saying why I hate the game, so that's probably how this stuff will work out. It's happened with Black Ops 2, and I imagine it'll probably continue with the next installment of the Call of Duty franchise. Battlefield content, I'm looking to get a few of that uploaded. The Humvee video that I've been speculating on from time to time, it's almost done, guys. I worked really hard on it the last couple of days. It's going to be up very, very soon. And I guess with that in mind, guys, I'll sign off a little early. I'll see you guys in the next installment. Thank you for watching the video, and I hope you gave it a like rating. And this is NMO, and I'll be signing off. Peace.